Hello there, it's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com, and I'm getting close to the end of the night, end of the weekend. I've opened a lot of cards. You can't see them, but I'm looking at like 2-inch stacks of cards over here and another stack over there. And yeah, there's a lot to archive and research and scan over the coming week. But I did a lot of filming. I think I've got 12 hours of footage to share here. It's going to be pretty awesome. Uh, but if you remember, we started the weekend with a Wan Yuan pack battle with a bunch of anime packs. What the problem that I have now is I like went into the archives and pulled a bunch of packs out to do that. But then as I was setting it up, I didn't end up using them all. I used one from each of these. Like I opened these already in that battle, but I had like more of them out. I thought I would use more. And knowing me, that was a poor idea because I always talk too much, like I'm doing right now. Uh, and so, the video went long, and I just didn't get to these other ones. So they've been here, and I figured, we're getting close to the end. There's really only one more big video I want to do tonight, which is gonna be pretty crazy. I don't even know if it'll work, but it's a whole new kind of concept thing I want to try. I don't want to spoil it, but for now, I was going to just do a bonus fast break of these, fast for me anyway. And I was just going to open these up, look at the cards, see if there's any great hits. There probably won't be. These are just one yuan packs. If you remember that battle, these packs are like 30 cents, 40 cents each, and then the cards are like 7 or 8 cents a piece inside them. So it's yeah, they're very cheap, but you still can get great product out of it. Especially you know that logo. That's Kaio. They make amazing cards, so those will be good. This is another manufacturer that made they make the they make the new one or the old one. Sorry, I forgot. Oh, I just did this like a day ago and I've already forgotten. Yeah, so they make the old one. So this is HC1. They make the old one. Little Dinosaur makes the newer one of this. And then Little Dinosaur makes the Demon Slayer packs. So 3 different manufacturers too to look at. That should be fun, right? Got 3 different properties, 3 different manufacturers. We'll get to see all the different cards again. Hopefully a little quicker and without as much noise as was in that battle, right? Because in the battle I'm trying to do a bunch of other stuff too. Here we're just going to kind of look at and talk about these cards. And we're not going to try and sneak them out or anything like that. We'll just take a look at them. One thing with these Demon Slayer packs is they're pressed in, so all the Wan Yuan packs, they're just pressed in, so the cards tend to stick together. You can see it here. And those are sticking together too. And when that happens, you get like an imprint on the back of this card and the front of this card of the other card. Hard to show, but it's there. And so it's kind of a problem because it almost ruins the cards a little bit. So if these weren't, 1 yuan packs, I'd be kind of mad about that, but not too mad about cards that are this cheap. So interestingly, no dupes in the rares we got. So these 3 rares are all new rares to me. Just great. I guess it's a really big set. I can't remember. This was one of the very first sets I ever reviewed for the site, and like a long time ago, and I can't really remember much about its fly or anything. But they must be pretty large because I don't think I've ever gotten a dupe from it yet. And I'm on to like pack 6 out of that box. There are 36 packs in that box, so there's a long way to go. I think when I did an inventory a couple weeks ago, I did like a full inventory. I need to update it because yeah, it's going to be out of date now. But I did this like full inventory of the archives, and I figured out that we've only opened like 3% of everything that's in there. And I keep getting more stuff too. It's pretty. We're drowning. We're drowning over here. Drowning. Sorry, this is the SR. Whatever. It's an SR, so it's only 2nd rank. It's not an SSR. It's not gonna be too crazy. I've actually never seen an SSR from this set, but on this you can really see. So you see this pattern here in where the black is. that's the back of another card. So that card was pressed so hard against this that it transferred some of the ink onto here. And so you see how, like, if you were, like, there you can see even a letter. If you were, like, seriously trying to collect these, the surface of this card is ruined. Like, if ruined, right? You would never be able to grade that. You would never count for anything. And you can almost, like, read the other card down here, too. So, yeah, so that's a problem with these super packed in ones. When you buy the higher levels, like a 5 yuan or higher, they come in boxes with a lot more space, and the packs don't get pressed together like that. And this doesn't happen. You can really see it on this one too. See the logo of the other one is up here. And this card we don't care about. This is a redemption card. I knew that already. Sorry, you might not have known that. But in the Demon Slayer, the 5th card is always redemption, so you only really get 4 cards in a pack. And this is a redemption I don't have yet, and I try to, like, complete those too. So I will keep this as if it's a new card, even though it's just a redemption card, because it has a new image that I don't have yet on the front. So there must be quite a few different images. I haven't had one repeat yet. I guess that doesn't mean there's quite a few. There's at least 3. 4, maybe I've seen 4. Let's save Naruto for last, because everyone kind of likes Naruto, and then you got the Kaio, so you know it's going to be good cards. These, I've never pulled anything higher than an SR from, and the SRs, oh no, I've never pulled anything higher than an R plus from this. So this set has a strange, like, middle rarity. So what I've gotten from every pack so far has been, like, all rares and then 1 R plus, which is not quite an SR, and it just has, like, some glitter on it. So I've never really gotten like a big hit from this one piece yet, and it doesn't look like I'm getting one this time either, but maybe. But that's what I mean. That's one of those R pluses. And you can see it's got, you know, it's not bad, but it's just kind of glittery. So are these all new? Yeah, so these are all new to me. I don't have any of these yet. So that's cool. So I get to add 5 more cards to the archives. Let's see, one of these will be a redemption card. It's just kind of hidden. Yeah, there it is. And I think I already have this symbol, but I keep these anyway because they have like a front on them, and they have the card number R009 here. So if you really wanted to complete this set, which is a weird thing to do, but it's kind of what I do, is you would need the R009 with the redemption back, and you would need the R009 with the regular back. But I don't know if I'm actually going to try and do that, but I am keeping those so far. Let me bring out a few more seeds, because we are going to do, like I said, a pretty big video after this. And that will be the last opening for the day. Then I'll do maybe a recap, and then I have to spend like 2 hours scanning. At least 2 hours scanning. I have a lot of scanning I need to do. I only have a flatbed scanner. It's really high DPI, but I can fit 8 cards on it at a time. And it takes a while. It takes me like 10 minutes to do one set of 8. And that's just because, you know, you gotta name each one, you gotta get the back and the front. So you're doing two 600 DPI scans. It takes a while. And then I do a little touch-up work on them too, just in case the colors don't come out right or something. Then you gotta name them, put them in the correct folder in the archive. There's like a hard drive that the archive's on. And then get it uploaded to the website later. I'm so far behind on that. I think there's 320 cards uploaded to the website right now, and there's probably about that many waiting to be uploaded. And after this weekend, there'll be 400 or 500, so it's only gonna get worse. But what I do is I take the cards that I like I won't put all of these into the archives. I want somebody to put that one in and that one in, and like you know, maybe that one in 'cause it's kind of interesting, right? But I don't put them all in, and then I move them to a different folder to show that I did them. I just leave all the other ones there. All right, so this is Kaio Naruto Wave 2. I don't have a lot of Naruto. I think I only have one box of Naruto, this box. And to be honest, I don't really want too much of it. Mostly because a lot of other people collect this and do a way better job than I do. So there's not much point in me trying to do this when there's like entire YouTube channels dedicated to just that one type of product. This is kind of interesting. I don't think I've ever gotten a foiled rare out of this set before. I've got SRs out, but this is not an SR. This is a rare that's foiled. Like an RF, maybe we might call this, because it's got the same card number. Right, it doesn't have a different card number here. So when I put it in the archives, I usually add a little F at the end to show that this is like a foiled version of it. Still, that's not even an SR, right? So that was kind of not a great pack. Again, none of these packs were super. I guess the SR is okay here, but you know, I want a UR or something. I've never gotten anything from these that good. Anyhow, they're 1 UN packs, so whatever. That's who's that? That's actually Naruto, right? Yeah, I think that's actually him. The star of the show, maybe. I don't know. I've never seen the show. I know that probably sounds weird, but I have honestly never watched that one ever. I don't think. They should make like a live action. I might watch that. They all look so stern on these. Oh yeah, and then I was laughing because this happens often at this 1 UN level where you'll pull a dupe from a pack. You open one pack and you get a dupe inside the same pack. It's really disappointing, but it does happen quite often. So as you can see, I'm prepared for that. I've got my little dupe graveyard over there. It's filling up. It's not a full graveyard yet, but it's filling up. And then someday when I go to like a trade night or something down at Bullpen LA, they're moving to a new location where they're going to have way better trade nights and things. They'll have so much more room. Actually, that's a dupe, so we'll get rid of that. Into the graveyard you go. Okay, so let me maybe move the good cards into the middle here. Good being, you know, a little relative in this sense, but here you go. And yeah, all right. So that is a bonus fast break of some Naruto, some One Piece, and some Demon Slayer. I had these out anyway. I didn't want to go. If I put them back, I got to go open all that up, find these boxes again, open those boxes, put the pack back. It's like so much work. It's easier for me to scan these than it is to do all that. So that's why I opened them for you tonight. All right, let me maybe put this down here. And then, oh, can't really see anything. I'm trying to set up a picture. I always try to take a picture after I do one of these so that I can post that too. It's a kind of a fun way to document everything we do here. And also, if we ever get to the point where the archive starts selling cards, we would. I mean, all these 3 are all fully licensed products, so you could definitely sell these. These are sold all the time on eBay and whatnot. Not for a lot of money, but they are. And so if we ever get into that, it's good to have this documentation, you know, that the cards were taken out of the pack and with gloves, no fingers ever touched them, they got sleeved immediately, and, you know, archive level care for the cards. Okay, I think we're done with this. I'm gonna stop this video and I'm gonna set up for the next one. I'll see you soon.